Let's see. First of all...
Wait, I got
what?
stuck. I got stuck with the holes.
Oh, wouldn't want that to happen. Let's talk about your project first and get that out of the way. HBO, Jackie Presser, tell us about it.
I think that the name is going to be now the Teamsters story, the Jackie Presser story, the Teamsters boss. The Teamsters was a union of drivers.
Was?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about the movie back then with Jackie Presser who's dead.
I just don't want to make them angry.
No.
I love the Teamsters.
No, they're still here. Well, no, there's no mafia involved, I think.
No, not at all, and don't you make like I implied that. Once again, I love the Teamsters.
So, what do you want to know?
Well, first of all, he's dead.
He's dead? He died very well, thank you, because people wanted to kill him, but he died of cancer, you know, so...
He smoked a lot, though.
He smoked a lot, but, you know, even though he was a person that was with God and with the devil, I don't know who's God and who's the devil, but he was with the politicians, Ronald Reagan in this case, and...
he helped Ronald Reagan get elected, right?
He helped him get elected, and he was with the mafia also. You know, so he went back to the FBI and told the FBI things about the mafia, and he used also all the political things he knew and went to the mafia. So it was like very, you know, he did whatever he had to do to obtain what he wanted to obtain, which is normally what happens with politicians, isn't it? Yeah.
Don't get me in no more trouble than I'm in already. Women loved him. What do you think the attraction was?
Yes, he was married, I think, 4 times. I played one of his wives, who was Cuban. And you see, well, in this case, in my character's case, I think she loved the power. You know, you love power when people can control. And sometimes you love people who do evil things, things that are naughty, that you're not supposed to do. You know, hey, as long as I'm not doing it, you do it if you want.
Yeah.
You know, well, oh my God, what did I say?
Okay.
Anyway, no, I'd like to, anyway. So, you do?
Yes.
Oh, okay, let's see it. Oh, yes, of course you do. Okay,
yes.
Let's see it.
Would you like to set it up? We don't need to set it up, do we?
Oh, this is because she was very jealous because he was a womanizer. And, well, you finished the question you asked me anyway. She loved power. She loved to be with men that had power. And also, I think there was some tenderness into him, to her. He loved to give her gifts and treat her like a lady. And I think also she saw him as a father figure. And, you know, which it happens to women sometimes. Anyway, so here I am very upset because he messed around a lot with other women, and I go to where this woman was, and I start hitting her.
Okay, let's see this clip.
Okay.
What is it? What do you want?
I would like to see my husband.
He isn't available now.
Well, where is he?
I don't know.
You think you are Mrs. Presser, don't you? Don't you? Well, but you're not Mrs. Presser because I am. Didn't you know that? What are you doing? This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing! What are you doing? Come on. Try and hit me because if you do, I'm going to kill you!
That's a side of you I've never seen.
Well, not a lot of people have seen it because I scream. I could scream if I'm upset, but I never hit. Or, you know, I mean, can you imagine hitting with this? No, I don't do that. I think that's...
Hit me. Sorry. Let's take a commercial and come back.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be right back with Maria Conchita Alonso.
Yes, that's yours. And
Okay.
This one's mine. You know, I jotted this down because I read about it and I thought it might be interesting for you and I to talk about. Have you heard about this movie, Frida?
Yes.
Okay, they casted a non-Hispanic in a Hispanic role, and it's on the shelf because there's a lot of controversy. Do you have an opinion on this?
Yes. You know, I think it's very important to. There are not a lot of roles that we play, that Hispanics or black people or ethnic group play. So when one of those roles come along all of a sudden, we want to be able to do it.
Yeah.
It's nothing against. Let me sit down more seriously because
Yeah.
this is a serious topic here.
And I'll look in your eyes for the rest of the interview. Because it's a serious topic.
It's nothing against the actors that the directors or the producers choose to play this role. It's nothing against this specific actress that was chosen. She's very good. She's pretty. Everything you want, but. It's very sad, and I don't want to generalize and say that all producers are like that, all directors are like that, but especially a director whose blood is Hispanic. It's very sad to see him choose somebody else that is not what the role is meant to have. Frida was a very big painter, artist from Mexico. Her life was a chaos, but it was, it's very, very interesting, her life. And there's this guy then that chooses someone that shouldn't be doing it. And he can argue and say, well, she was the best, who gave me the best reading of all the actresses that I read. Which, okay, that could be, I could buy that also, but there are very good Latin actresses out there. Let's forget about me, which in this movie everybody will see once again that I'm a good actress, but that's no. Let's say I don't exist, right? There are other Hispanics that can do it. And the funny thing is, there are so many millions of Hispanics living in this country that only if they go to the movies, they're gonna make money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have a very, very huge Hispanic crowd who follows me because, my singing career, the movies I've done, which I shouldn't complain because thank God I work, but I think it's important for us to complain. No matter, it doesn't matter if you work or not, but yeah, you gotta hear us. We are talented. We don't only do certain things. We are able to be lawyers, doctors, writers, housewives, not only, whores, drug addicts, which is great to play that too.
Have you ever lost a role because of your ethnic background?
Oh yes, I've lost a few roles, and I don't want to say that I've lost them because I'm Latin. I could have been Chinese or Norwegian. I lost it because of my accent.
Oh, okay.
You see, but I can take my accent away if I have a coach to work with. Not every day, not talking to you, man, because, it's so tired, because you guys place the tongue in so many different ways to talk without an accent.
Hey. Hey. What you mean, you guys? I don't know if you heard about it, but I was brought here on a cruise. I don't know what you mean, you guys.
No.
This ain't my language.
The English accent. The English accent is very, it's like, we just go. Latins just go and don't think about where you put your tongue at. Anyway. So I've lost. But you know what, something, Arsenio, I wouldn't mind playing Hispanic till I die, if it's a good role.
Right.
I don't care about playing an all-American girl because I'm not. But we want better roles because we're able to do it,
I saw you and your manager walking down the hall and you all were talking business. Does he try to get you to change? Like, blondes are hot. Did he ever try to get you to dye your hair?
No, never. Like, I have two great managers, one acting manager and one manager for my music and for other business. Neither one of them have told me, oh, no way. I mean, how ridiculous. I mean, I think I love what I am. I love the way I look. Well, you know, sometimes I gain weight, I lose weight. That's my only problem. But I like being dark. I mean, I'm white but dark. I prefer darker guys than blonde guys. You know, I mean, it's nothing to do with anything. When you love someone, when you like someone, it's not because of the color. It's because everything else. You just fall for the person. Doesn't matter how old or where he's from or anything, right? But normally, I see that I'm attracted more to brunettes, to guys, you know, darker because it's very well, we're hotter and
Oh, God. You're going to have all these blondes waiting outside for you.
No, I've had a few blondes in my life. I got to tell you also that. I haven't had any redhead. Oh, yes, I did one. I have one. You know, but you know, the thing that everybody has to understand is that it doesn't matter.
You're right.
It doesn't matter who you are outside, man. It doesn't matter where you come from as long as inside you're good. That's all it counts, you know?
Wow, let me tell them one more time. Teamster Boss, the Jackie Presser story premieres September 12th on HBO, and it repeats September 15th, 20th, 23rd, 24th. 10 years from now, you'll still be able to see it. You know how HBO is.
It's a great, it has a lot of action. It's so F good that you love it.
Or as Dan Quayle might say, F.E good. You know, when I was watching you in that clip, have you ever gotten mad because a man messed around on you and gone off like that?
Normally, it's been me who messes around the other way. No, no, sorry, excuse me. I had to say something before.
Okay.
You go home with that thought in your mind.
Okay.
I used to be like that when I was younger. I changed completely because I don't want anybody to do that to me. So I don't do that. You know, the first thing someone needs is respect.
Right.
And if respect is there, you know, I mean, if you're happy, great, man. If not, don't mess around. Just say goodbye and you know, go find somebody else that will make you happy.
Thank you for visiting, and you stayed away too long.
I know. You know what? Next time I'm going to come because I'm finishing my new album now that I'm recording. You're going to love it. You too.
You signed with Sony, right?
Yeah.
Internationally.
Sony from Hispanic, but I'm going to do a few songs in English, and we'll see what Sony English has to say about that afterwards.
The songs will be in Spanish?
The songs are going to be in Spanish, the first one, and then the next three.
I got to learn to speak Spanish, because she gives me these albums, and I sit with like a little book talking about muchacho, muchacho. You know, I can't follow. But we'll talk. I'll be right back. Hold on.